So you know you need to do a strategic plan. You know you need a strategy for the coming fiscal year or the next several years. You've already determined that, but you want to assess the capacity of your leadership team who's going to be intimately involved in the execution of this plan. How do you assess their capacity? Here's a simple way. Think of it in two categories. Number one, what is your leadership team's ability to think strategically? The strategy capacity assessment has a dial on the left side that rates it from 0 to 10. 0 would be they're probably not thinking strategically at all. They're just dealing with day-to-day tactical items, fighting the same fires day in and day out. Whereas a 10 is they're thinking long-term. They're seeing broader connections in our industry. They're looking at future trends. They are prepared to think strategically. Secondly, and on the right side of the assessment, is strategy execution. So how good is your team at getting things done? Now, I don't just mean the day-to-day things, I mean the extra things, because what we have to admit here is that strategy is another thing, but it is a critically important thing that interweaves with your daily operations. So when it comes to special projects, does your team tend to take a hold of that and finish it all the way through? Well, then that would probably be an 8 or a 10 or a 7 on the right side dial. However, if it's a new project comes up, nobody puts their hand up or somebody puts their hand up and they never seem to finish it past 50, 70, 80% of the way, well, then that's likely a lower rating on that. Just using those two categories, strategic thinking and ability to execute, will help you assess your leadership team's readiness to get into the strategic planning process.